Well, hello there. No, that can't be my intro. But well, hello there. Welcome back to the wonderful world of crafting and miners, and welcome back to Endercraft, guys. We are moving villagers currently, because of reasoning that will make sense later, which I will choose to explain later in the video. But we're currently moving the villagers around just so we can have the Cascading Casino, or whatever I end up to do with this place, can actually be a full-fledged out thing. There are a ton of phantoms and mobs, so I should probably get to sleep right now. Waterbed. Perfect. Alrighty then. Let's talk a bit. So, the thing that we are going to be building, not right now in this video, probably which is going to be, well, maybe in this video, I don't know, it really depends. I'm still new to this whole editing YouTuber thingy. But what we're going to be trying to do this video is to finalize the life betting system. What are the life bets, you may ask? Well, I'm happy you asked. Why have a life betting system? I'm even more happy you asked. Who the frick are you? I'm even more happier you asked. Welcome to the Endercraft Season 6 server. We are currently on a hardcore season. We have 3 lives. We have 3 lives, pardon. If we lose all 3 lives, it's game over. But I want to create a system where people can get their lives back. Hence the betting system. So, or the life bets and vets not. So we're going to move all these villagers around so we can get a cursive binding book. And the easiest way to do that is to see which villagers are at their workstations and which ones aren't. I need them to get to work. Because we have 2 villagers over there. Villagers that are... Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. So there's 1. And then we need the second one. We have 2 villagers. Whoopsies. We have 2 villagers in this area over here. We have a mending and the unbreaking 3, which are known as the basic books. These, there we go. These guys, perfect. Contain the 2 most simplest books that are used in nearly every single bit of enchanting and gear gathering and whatnot. We're going to be moving all these villagers that we have in here so far. Move! We're going to be moving all the villagers that we have so far in that class section area. I think this is the next book. Yes, it is. Lectern. We're going to be moving them into the specific spots. So bada bing, bada boom, we can just kind of yeah. Excuse me, sir. Is that your job? Perfect. These guys are synced up, A-OK and fine, and absolutely wonderful. We got mending and unbreaking 3. Their prices are nope. Yours is abysmal. One of these prices are absolutely absurd, but we're going to leave it the way it is because we just want it to be the way that it is for now. Capiche? Caposh. We're going to be doing this for a little while longer. Let's hope it goes... Let's hope it goes well. Actually, come to think about it, I just need to do this until you grow up. I need to move out of the way. I need to do this until you grow up, because once you grow up, I can give you Curse of Binding, and we'll put you in the Curses spot. Okay. Protection 4. And then Bookshelves. Bookshelves is kind of going to stay here. So Fortune, Silk. Where's my book? What is making all that noise? Is it you? It's you! Stop making that noise. Alright, so if we look into my notes page over here, as you see, basics, Unbreaking 3 and Mending is right there. Tools has Efficiency 5, Silk Touch, Fortune, Luck of the Sea, and Lure. So we only have 2 of those guys so far, Silk Touch and Fortune, but we can put those guys in their selected spots, which if I recall is right here. For some reason, the sign and pink wool is gone, because this is sword, tridents, blah, blah, blah. But I do know it is supposed to be here. So let's dig out this area real quickly, and I'll see you guys when we have a little house built. Time lapse or something like that. And I guess in some other news in regards... And in some other news and news. And in some other news, in regards of our life so far. We have not died a single time. We've gotten very close though. But are you really that surprised? It's me we're talking about, guys. Of course I've gotten close to dying, but I haven't yet, and that's really what matters most. So yeah, I'm proud of myself for now. I guess, I don't know. Rude. Okay. Is this spot open? Okay, it's open. Yeah, we can just cover that up right there. This spot can be like that. It's fine. And then what we do next, here's a little trapdoor trick that I do. This is what I use to keep villagers in. This is what I use to keep mobs out, but me in. Because in hard mode, zombies can break down doors. So to avoid that, and instead of doing that door trick because villagers can open it, I just make this. I actually came up with this second season on Endercraft, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure this design only happened because of Endercraft, which who frickin' knew? I didn't. That's why I'm surprised. All right, has our friend in here grown up yet? Why? Now, we're gonna have to wait till nightfall to get these guys moved again. The ones we really need though is Curse of Binding and Curse of Vanishing. Well, not that we don't need Curse of Vanishing. We just need Curse of Binding for the pumpkin for the life bedding things, and that's where the below curses sign is for. Because what the idea is down here in the dark depths there you go. There is that's where all the curses are being kept. But since we don't have that up and running, and it's just 2 villagers, I think we're gonna breed those guys and then just move them over here this way. Now things are gonna get very complicated once we move these guys around, because instead of it being one village focused on that, let me get to a higher vantage point. All right. I am a villager expert, and I can say this because I've done this so many times around. So all the villagers were concentrated in this one area before. We had these guys in there and those guys in there too. No one's in there yet, but they'll be in there. But we have all these guys in here concentrated in one area. The village center is somewhere in that box, which extends out around, not 50 by 50 blocks as I previously, well, it does 50 by 50. It extends out in a radius area, which spawns the iron golems that eventually make it to my base over there. Sure. But in moving all the different villagers, the center village will be completely, not different, but the center village will no longer be contained in this around-ish box, but it will be contained somewhere in between that, or that, or that area, because this all can be, this is all around the size of one Minecraft village. But the village center is a more difficult part to find, which will be whatever the first villager was breeded in there will be in the center. Like the plan is whichever villager is the very first villager, which, you know, is kind of like villager chief or village quote-unquote center, villager center, I guess. We place that workbench first, and then everything will kind of go in after that. And the first home base villager cannot move. And the reason why I'm pointing there is because I'm kind of thinking either there or there to have it be the home villager, which I think is the composter guy. But for now, we're not going to worry about that. We just need to get these villagers in different spots. Once we have a full-on, you know, more bigger building that can actually contain these guys, we will worry about villager center. But for now, I'm more worried on the actual breeding of these guys in order to move them into the different spots. So that's really it. Right now, I'm going to build the box over there, and I'll see you guys when nighttime falls. Good news, it's nighttime. Bad news, it's also pretty freaking dark. So we're going to have to do this fairly quickly if we don't want our villager friends to die. So I don't think, no, I know I didn't because I didn't show it. I didn't show how I actually got these guys to, these peeps that were here originally to over there. So I'm going to show you how I got the Fortune 3 and the Silk Touch guy over in that area. Step 1, you cut a little hole open because they need a way to exit. Step 2, you've grown up. Okay, you, stay there. Perfect. I don't know what that guy will be for. Probably another bookshelf dude, but who really knows? We break the fortune guy's bed, and we just place it. He'll see it and get attracted to it and move. Another way you can do this is with a minecart. I've learned, in my personal professional opinion and personal professional of many trials, that this is a lot of better method if they can actually track it. Once they get to their beds, it is safe to break it again and move over here. Because these villagers are very stubborn, they will only be assigned to the bed that they are initially born with. So let's say this villager is assigned to bed number 4. He will not go to bed number 5. He will only go to bed number 4. This guy, let's say he's bed number 6, and he goes to bed number 6. That's because his bed is at, you guessed it, number 6. So we're going to put the fortune doodatter right here. Oh. No, he doesn't see his bed. Oh, no, now he sees it. And he'll go right off to it. I did hear a zombie nearby, so we should do this fist fast. And then silk toucher right there. I'd like to keep them a bit separate from each other, just because there will be more first off, and no other reason why. And then let's close up that door right here, this little opening, because if we don't, the other villagers will wander around, and that's not good because we kind of need them to be in one place. All right, let's sleep, and then figure out which workstation is theirs, so then we can see which workstation is theirs. And you've already seen how I did this, so I'm just going to move forward with the process, and I'll see you guys when this whole escapade is done. And by escapade, I mean when we don't have a book of binding, or not book of binding, a binding book of mending. When we have the curse of binding, that's what it's called. When we have the curse of binding book ready, that is when we will be back. So hopefully see you in a little bit. I hope. Are these yours? Come on. There you go. All right, that's yours, and that should be yours. Perfect. All right, cool. Let's get to breeding. Howdy guys, so it has been a little bit while since the last clip, around 2 days I think, no, maybe 1 day, I'm not sure, but we did get all the supplies that we need to officially make the thingamabopper, the thingy, in here, I forgot what it's called, no, this is for something else, this is for another video, don't worry about that one, that's for another video, but this, no, wait, no, this is for another video, no, I grabbed the, that's awkward, we have this. No, wait, yes. This machine is going to be, no, these parts are going to be used to build the life bets machine, and this contains the life bets in question. We'll get to the pumpkins in a bit. And we're also going to get to the life bets in a bit, because right now we're going to build the machine first, and then we're going to do that. In case you were wondering too, by the way, how the villager area looks, let's head on over there. It looks like that. Alright, so we're going to fly all the way over to the life, or the season 9, no, 8, 10, season 10, season 9, it says season 9 in here. We're going to head over to this area and start building the machine in the basement of Brock's TikTok house, which is this building right here. Woo! There we go. We're going to build the machine down in this area. Let me break that, get it out of the way. We're going to be building the machine in this section here. Now, let's see if I can remember how to do this in, okay, hold on. Let's get this sorted out real quick. I have a picture in front of me of what it looks like. I would show you guys the picture on the screen right now, but you will be seeing the final product, so there's not really a point to be showing you the actual screen. All right, cool. We're going to get started with these two thingies first. Alrighty, I think I have enough ground taken up, or maybe not enough, but enough to warrant the first part of the redstone, and then I will go on with the other parts of the redstone. We have this white wool here, and we're going to take this dropper and hopper and put it behind this button here, like so. Just like that. This, we're already starting to get smart and clever. Trust you me. What a weird sound that is. Anyhow. Next up is we grab the other fun stuffs. No official redstone term for these, just the fun stuffs. We put a wool block here just to mark out what the redstone is and whatnot, plus it looks extra fancy. And we put a comparator this way, and then 2 wool blocks here, blabba-doobader, bing bong, and beep boop, just like that. Actually, some changes were made to this. There, just like that. Next up is these 2 spots here. We're going to be putting the dispensers, not droppers, the dispensers right here and right here. And what happens is whenever we click this button, oh wait, we don't have stuff in there. Shoot, hold on. So every time we push this button, there's a chance that either a one of these. Oh, okay, how do I describe this? Let's use one of these. There you go. All right. So if you look over here, right there, this is a stack of blocks, and this is a single item of blocks. We can't stack other blocks on top of it. It's just the singular one on its own. Now, the way this machine works is it detects the difference between a stack or a potential stack, being a dirt, which can contain 63's other of it, or a, let's say, a diamond pickaxe, which can only contain one of itself. It detects the difference between the two signal strengths of these two, and it applies it here. For the dirt block in this case, whenever this goes through, let's actually just make sure it's only one of these guys, a potential 64 stack, or those guys. Whenever you click it, it gives a signal out source, hold on. It gives a signal output of 1 and sends it into here, which sends it right there, and we can see that. When we put that there, we click the button, and something got dispensed right there. Right there. And when we put items that can only have the single stack of itself, for example, a chest plate, a water bucket, and a shear, and we click the button, it gives a signal output of 3 instead. 1, 2, and then technically 3, but since, we're working with only 2 things here, 2 options, 1, 2, and then it continues saying out this way, dispensing an item, as we can see right here. Just like that. But you may have noticed too, the redstone torch also shot out, which is not a good thing because that means whenever it reaches like 3, like dirt will go into the 1 power signal, and the 3 power signal will be oak planks. If we click this button and we got 3 right there, it's going to shoot out both the dirt and the oak planks, which is not good because it should only be one or the other. Now to fix this, we have another very special fancy machine, which is using the blue wool this time. We continue the signal going out around this way, like so. Nope, that's not right. Like this right here. And what we do is we get some repeaters, some dusty doos, and we place them. Yes, no, yes, we place them around this way, that connecting there, then 1, 2, 3, like that. Let me check if that's right in my notes, because I'm not sure. That's right, I should never doubt myself. Of course it's right. Now, what this does is whenever we get a signal strength of 1, of 1 or 3, or in this case, if we get a signal strength of 3, or not 1, sorry. Getting mixed up all over the place. Whenever we get a signal strength of 3, it goes 1, 2, and then 3 here, and this continues it going on this way, canceling this repeater. I should explain what that is first, because this isn't a very known detail, especially if you're new to the redstone world. So repeaters, they have this very fun, unique ability where they can do signal stuff and whatnot, but they also can be locked in place. That's what that black bar means right there, and it means that it either keeps the signal strength or it doesn't keep it and can't transfer it at all. This is the principle of what we will be building this off of. So let's put these back and then I'll show you how it works. Like so. So now whenever we click this button, it does that. What was that sound? But you can still see here, it still drops both the wood planks and the dirt block. And the reason for that is because if it does a signal strength of 1, it also... If it has a signal strength of 1, it will continue to go along this way, shut this off, and not let it shoot out at all. Wait. What am I saying? No, wait. Hold on. Oh, hello. Hello, Weave. 1, 2, like that. This gives it a delay. So now if it's a signal strength of 1, it will be delayed, and then go through like that. Easy peasy. And if it's a signal strength of 3, it'll go 1, 2, all the way around here, and this one will hold its pulse long enough so it won't actually be activated, as we can see right here. That was a bad example. It only did a signal strength of 1. Pardon that. Signal strength of 1. There, just like that, and we should only have. That's a bad example because I had the previous one. Hold on. That was 1 again. Goodness gracious. You know what I can do? I could just remove the blocks, but I won't. I'm removing the blocks. Just like so. We click this button. It should only give 3. And only one block should be out, which is that right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now, this by itself could be just it. You know, we simply just put the items that we want for there, and then the items that we want in there for that. Easy as that. We could just finish like that, but I want this to make... I want it to feel a bit more dangerous. I want you to feel like whenever you step up to the plate, you step up right here, you are in the danger zone. And we're going to build just that right now. There's a thingy. Can I cake? Can I cake? Can I have cake? Just one cake? Bruh. Alright, cool. I'm giving Ali a cake. And then I do this, and then it's happy birthday to you, right? How do I... Oh, do I have to drop it here? And then... Did it work? And then... What? Or... I got nothing. How? Huh? Oh! Is it a music box? I did it! I did it! Birthday song! Hell yeah! Nice. Very cool, very cool. So I hear you're asking about the life bets. Yes, let's say you are one of the unlucky souls who has lost life early in the season and you want to get a life back. Or maybe you're just an unlucky soul, whoopsie daisies, or maybe you're just an unlucky soul who wants to get more life because greed. Well, I have the solution for you because now, thanks to something something corporation, life bets is now a thing. I clicked the wrong button. I meant to click this. There you go. As you see here, one of our members is down 2 lives. Rusty is down 2 lives. And let's say he wants to get a life back. Well, he goes into Brock's TikTok house, specifically the dark, grungy basement that is oh so cheerful and TikTok-y, hence why it's called Brock's TikTok house. And he can go into this area to get a life bet. The way life bets work is once you accept the bet, you have to take it. Whoops. The only way to get rid of a life bet is by dying. So let's say you get a life bet, and you don't agree with it. Well, the way to get rid of it is you die. So you don't gain life, you don't lose life. Well, you could gain a life, but if you want the... I'll explain it when... let's get to the actual stuff. The life bets in question are as follows. Totem scarcity. When you will get this life bet, you will no longer have access to your Totem of Undying, and you cannot use any Totems of Undying during that entire life. All armor and stuff is the same, but no totems whatsoever. Next is weak bones. All of the armor that you have to be replaced with iron armor with protection 4 and breaking 3, all that stuff, and curse of binding. There's no chance that you can use any other bits of armor, not even your Elytra. Weakest bones. This one goes kind of the same thing with weak bones, but instead of no iron, instead of no diamond or no netherite, it's instead leather armor. You can only use leather armor with, breaking 3, protection 4, and of course curse of binding, but you can choose any color you like, so that is a positive. Shiny but useless is the same thing, both gold armor. A Knight in Nature is where you have to... That sounds a bit dangerous. Hold on one sec. Do I need to put a copper rod? I think I should put a copper rod. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I guess while I'm flying, I could tell you about Knight in Nature. A Knight in Nature, when you get granted this bet... Woo, that could have been bad. When you get granted this bet, you have to stay outside in the worst of nights, hard mode, phantoms, full phantom max force, wearing nothing but nothing, because I said there's nothing already, my bad, and only with a stone or wooden sword, oh my, left to your name. Now the reason why this is difficult is because if you don't do this, if you don't choose to fight but instead choose to cower or choose to run away for too long, you will be killed. And you will not necessarily lose a life, but you won't have the ability to gain that life. Now the fun gimmick with that specific life bet That'll do just fine for now. The gimmick with this specific life bet is once you've done it, that's it. You gain the life and no other further consequences necessary. But if you die, obviously, then, well, you die. Next up is Poisoned Magma. There will be a parkour arena outside of the TikTok house, actually behind it probably, made up of magma blocks and potions of poison. You get poisoned in the beginning in the initial run, and they have to go through the magma parkour without dying. Similar to Night in Nature, this is the one-time use only thing, but it is a pretty long parkour thing, and if you do fail, you fall in lava, so don't fail. This one still needs to be made. I'll probably do it off camera because I don't know how much people really want to see me make this, but if you want to, say you want to, and then, yeah, I doubt people will be getting this one anytime sooner, so I don't know. It's a 1 in 9 chance, technically. Well, technically not, but whatever. Manhunt. This one's a bit self-explanatory. When you get this card, you have to hold this with you the entire time, by the way. And for 10 to 20 minutes, probably going to be 15 because it's right down the middle, you have to run away. Whoops. You have to run away from the other members of Endercraft while they hunt you down. Now, whether or not they be in full gear, who really knows? That's really up to how kind they are. Probably not. They're probably full netherite. And if you could survive the 15 minutes without getting killed, you win, and you gain a life. And if you don't, well, nothing too much lost, just more of dignity. Next up is Plethora O Pastry. You have to eat only cakes and cookies for that entire life. Strangely enough, this is one of the more crueler ones I could think of. And then finally, Pay Up. There will be a station, I think probably in the second floor, maybe right there probably. Hello. Probably in this section right here, there will be an area where you have to pay up diamonds, gold, iron, really anything valuable. Whoopsies. You'll have to pay up, and you'll give more muns or the goodies and whatnot to those who win. Oh yeah, new rule has been added. One PvP is allowed. If a player kills another player, that 100% counts. I kind of want to see if maybe we can have it be like a timed event, because player-on-player violence, that could escalate really badly, especially for me, who doesn't really know how to fight. I mean, I have a sword, but I don't really use it too often. But yes, there will be a potluck for the end of the season, and whoever wins will get the biggest reward ever. Weave hasn't told us, but it is a big reward. I did try to record this interaction, but sadly, the footage was gone because I still don't know how to use this PlayStation share footage feature thing, but I'm learning. That's the good parts. I'm learning. Anyhow. Oops. They will pay a sum of diamonds, iron, or gold. It really depends on, I guess, me. But they will pay a sum of money there, and they will get the life back. As you can see, 4 out of the 9 of these aren't that bad. They're just one-time uses and not that crazy dangerous. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. What could possibly make it any worse? I will tell you. It's this dispenser right here. Because as you know, we have 2 buttons. One that there's nothing in there, is there? One that activates this one, and then on the off chance that there is a non-stackable item in there, it will activate. That has redstone, doesn't it? It does. It will activate that one in there. And in there in question are as follows. We have Curse of Binding Pumpkins. When you enter this machine, no armor is allowed, and you have to risk the chance of getting Curse of Binding Pumpkin, all with, of course, very fun names. We have Good Luck Lol, Pumpkin King, Do You Regret This Life Bet, The Office Season 9 Episode 5, those Office fans know what I'm talking about, hopefully, if I did my research right, Pumpkin Patch, Skeleton Jack, Fruit, New Goal, Don't Die, and John Cena, because you can't see me when wearing this hat. I would demonstrate what it's like to get that, but I really don't want to, because that would risk me dying, and I don't want to do that. So instead, I'm just going to hope it works, and just kind of, all right, cool. Ooh, well, that's not supposed to happen. I've also been mentioning a little bit through this video that I will be the one in charge of the life bets. Of course, since I'm trying to uphold a reputation, that's the word. Since I'm trying to uphold a reputation as a possible, well, spoilers, but mayor. If you couldn't tell from my pantsuit, I'm going to be a mayor. But I want to uphold a sort of reputation with that, which means I don't want to kind of be in charge with harboring people's souls and enforcing it on them. Like, you know, I may have built the machine, but I still need to give them a life, which requires some questionable methods. So, to disguise myself, I've given myself a, well, disguise, I kind of said disguise already, which I will reveal to you, but none of my citizens, and you shouldn't reveal to the citizens. Please, good lord, please. This would be bad if you did. Anyhow, one costume change later. Ah, yes. Hello. It's me again. All the way. Where's the door? Where's the door? Hello. I'm facing the wrong way. All the way back from All Hallows Eve, oh so many years ago, exactly 1 year, I have returned. The grave keep. The soul siphoner. How did I get these pants? The owner of the haunted, evil, awful mansion. It is I. The sole person. I didn't think this one fully through, but I have a skin now for this, which makes it official. Hoorah. I even have a scythe too. Which makes it completely official. So you can't not. Why is it day? Why are you day? Which makes it completely official now. I have a scythe. I am a soul person, and I live in a graveyard. Well, I don't live here. Well, I guess I live there. I live over there. Not here, but I live over there. But I take care of these grounds. So I am a grave digger, or grave, not digger. I am the grave. Fear me. Oh, frick. No! 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 Oh. I've been impaled. That's nice. But anyhow, with that finishes up today's video. We built the life betting system. Next video, I'm probably going to show you guys how I actually built the lifometer meter itself, because it is a pretty fun redstone mechanism build thingamabob. But soon after, we will get started on building our glorious, wonderful village. It feels a bit weird to be saying that wearing this skin, you know, the not mayoral skin, but no matter. We will start on building our fantastical, wonderful village with Sam, hopefully. Maybe, I still don't fully know, but we'll start on that very soon. I hope you enjoyed the redstoning stuff. I sure did. This was very fun. If you're new, this is my first type of video. Normally I do live streams, so I guess tune into that. But more of, if you know video. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any tips, please give them. And yeah, what's my normal outro? I don't actually know how to say it in a not live stream context. If you liked this video, please share around, because if you like it, there's a high chance that other people did too. And if you didn't like this video, please comment down below what I can do better. Don't talk about the gameplay. I know I kind of suck, but I'm also working on it. So please critique me. Please. But that'll be all for now. I don't know when I'll see you guys again, because like I said, I've never done this before. So it could still be April. It could still be May. It could be November. What in the world does that sound? I don't know. It's getting nighttime. I'm going to go put on my totem and do a bunch of other stuff. Thank you, and ciao. Alrighty. Good Thestral. Is that a zombie? That's you, isn't it? Oh, shoot! That's a bad guy! I should have slept. I should sleep in here, where no bad dreams will haunt me in the night. I have no idea what you are talking about. Me.